It is Monday, which means we play viewerships. So hopefully I won't have people scrambling to be name requests that I can't keep up with. So we have, of course, an amazing ship from the amazing RPGNerdos, and let's see what the Hammar Cruiser is. What is the Hammar Cruiser? Interesting. A heavy strike craft, the Orion's Legacy. It's funny, the ship here always looks huge for RPGNerdos ships, and often that's for a little tiny ship in the actual hangar. I'm not gonna add any names to the list right now, man. I just added like 30 on YouTube, so. Orion's Legacy. Let's see what this ship is. The Heavy Strike Craft. A new ship, a new challenge, Captain. This one's one of our finest fighters, able to take on even the mightiest cruiser-class vessels thanks to its powerful battle cannon and a cloaking system. The issue you'll have to address is a lack of weaponry that could capitalize on shield-busting potential of the cannon. In FTL we trust. What's up, shiny-haired? I mean, the whole naming thing is just, it's... I almost want to start making some rules or not doing any naming with how overwhelming and childish some people are acting. Like... I'll probably talk about it tomorrow when I have people complaining, but I feel like a parent who has a child who's just constantly whining about everything when with the way names are being requested. I'm gonna have to come up with a better system because it's just overwhelming. Let's see, we have a rock and 2 Lanius. What do we have? Coral armor. This brittle plating grows coral that shatters upon hit and attacks the enemy vessel. 1 coral is guaranteed to launch. Second coral shard has 70% chance to trigger. Third coral shard has 30% chance to launch. The armor also provides 20% chance to block system damage. Alright. Titanium system kissing does not work if this is on. So this is basically crystal vengeance and titanium system casing in one thing here. See, life is better without kids. Well, I don't need kids. I have Twitch chat. There, I said it. I'm sorry, Taters. I don't want to listen to people trying to claim ownership of anything right now. Yeah. I'm early to streaming. I know. It's freaking daylight savings. Flak Battlcannon. This powerful, far more specialized version of Flak 1 is not hitting the wide side of the barn whatsoever. However, it offers a far higher volume of projectiles for the same amount of power. 2 power for 7 shots that have no accuracy is what it looks like. Yeah, 7 shots, 17 seconds. What is the XO2? It's 2 power. 1 shot? 2 unstable laser projectiles instead of 1 with slightly worse radius. Swan crew, okay. Knew a streamer a few years ago that quit streaming altogether because he got tired of people fighting over crew names. Yeah, it's just, people will claim we're loyal supporters, so we should get all the names. Other people say that's not fair. Like, and that's what I'm being inundated with as we get close to potentially finishing a streak. I am non-stop saying I want to be your final crew. And if people don't understand that everybody else is asking that, they're just going to be disappointed. So I'm just going to have to tell people, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, child. You don't get your dinner until later. So we have cloaking. This ship looks really strong, by the way. Sorry I'm venting about that right now, but I just got done looking at YouTube requests, and it's just overwhelmingly, I can't, I'm never gonna make anybody happy. All right, for the Rebellion, do we have Gibbs? For the Rebellion, we have the best Gibbs, the invisibility Gibbs. All right, so let's restart. Let's take the weapon cooldown one, yes, okay. Here we go. Let's see. He was overly dramatic to quit FTL for that. Yeah, it sounds very overdramatic to me, but you know. I'm not gonna quit, but I'm gonna probably have to change my naming procedures eventually because it's overwhelming. People are gonna be offended no matter what I do, and I'm getting all these comments in Twitch like I'm not being loyal to my viewers if I give YouTube viewers names. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if everybody's requesting everything all the time. It's good. It is. It's good. It's a first world streamer problem. So we have, wow, that is it's a first world streamer problem. Too many Too many requests, not enough. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Make them pay for the names. You'd like to buy a Val. Well, we already do that on Twitch where they have to pay the channel points. But the problem comes from... like, this morning I added 1, 2, 3, 4... about 5 Mantis requests when I already had like 6 queued up. At least 2 or 3 people asking to be on my final ship. Like, it's just... Wow, that guy just burned down. It's just... It's untenable. It's an impossibility, the requests I'm getting. And somebody's gonna be offended and say I'm ignoring them when I don't fulfill their requests. So, I'm just gonna start now telling people you're gonna be disappointed if you want a very specific crew request. And people are gonna say what Tater said earlier about where are they? My shields. That I'm giving special treatment to somebody or something. It's just, it's gonna be a lose-lose basically. It's like when I had somebody a long time ago say I was giving special treatment to somebody when I didn't ban them. And it's just like, you know, streamer life, I guess. Streamer life. No matter what you do, somebody's gonna be offended. I have a video with 254,000 views. I'm gonna guess it's probably the double glade beam pre-ignited video is my guess. That is my most popular viewed video, I think. Okay, let's have you go there. How are things in WoW? They're going well. I'm alive, and we got to do two whatchamacallits, 2 dungeons the other day, so it was fun. Definitely fun. So, what's the, this chance to spawn a crew is a chance of critting, right, RPGNerdos? Flak Battlcannon is rework Flak 2. Your attempt to make Flak 2 viable. If you have some accurate weapons, just need a way to get through shields. It's 4 seconds faster. Uses less power, giving a stunning amount of projectiles. So, well, I mean, this is way better than a Flak 2 for sure, even though it's ridiculously inaccurate. 1 less power, basically it cancels out shields, but it's slow. It's a decent balancing attempt there. You're on my side, Taters. You don't know why I keep using you as an example, because you're the one who keeps saying, I'm not being fair to Twitch viewers. You're the one who keeps saying that, so I'm sorry if you're offended by me using you as an example. I use YouTube comments as an example all the time, so again, no matter what I say, I'm offending somebody. So, you're just the one that I've seen say, if I give names to YouTube viewers for the final ship, I'm showing favoritism or something. I'm just, it's one of those things where I don't know what I'm gonna do. You're on Twitch's side. I'm pretty sure you said, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm doing my best to piss off as few people as possible, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. Well, the inaccuracy just screwed us here. That sucks. You're offended that people like pineapple on pizza? Soon you'll have a short with 500,000 videos. Just gotta add some Minecraft parkour gameplay, the modeling gameplay. Okay. Let's see. It's fine. FTL pisses us off, and we still like it. That's right. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just pissing off everybody who watches my channel, who wants to be on the final ship, and I have to say no, because I have 30 other people already asking to be on the final ship. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Aid the civilian ship. I guess I should have hit piloting, but that guy dodged half of like 3 out of 4 of my volleys, I think. I think what I have to realize here is I can't... Jesus. I cannot fire the XO2 without the flak, or else it's just doing jack crap. 2 inaccurate weapons I'm not in love with here. Having an inaccurate weapon with an inaccurate weapon is not a combo I'm digging here. I might have to get rid of this XO2 because it's just... If I already have something that's just to get down shields and then this guy can't even accurately hit certain weapons, I'm going to have to probably swap out for something more accurate. Going through the hyperspace documents this weekend, it's like your third eye opened. You finally understand how RPG does it. Nice. Free repair. I think we're full health. The issue the ship will have to deal with early game, you need to find some accurate weapons like beams, for instance. Yeah. It'll be nice to get the final ship first, too. Yeah, honestly, I might maybe need to make a rule where I don't do any name requests on the final ship, because then I'm gonna just piss off everybody. So I don't even know. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, nobody gets to be on the final ship, although that's no fun either. But it's like when you're in school and the teacher's like, well, if you all keep asking, nobody gets to do it. I feel like I'm gonna have to be the elementary school teacher when it comes to FTL names. Like, yeah. Well, if everybody keeps complaining, nobody gets to have it. That's what it's gonna be soon. XO2 doesn't seem terribly inaccurate. It's just a faster precision one, a chance to deal double damage. It can still hit skinny rooms okay. Piss off everyone, do you piss off anyone at all? That's the thing. If I piss off everyone equally, am I actually pissing anybody off? I don't know. Yes, I'm probably pissing off everybody, so I don't know. Again, it's a first world streamer problem. Too popular. You're right, the XO2 is not that inaccurate. I was frustrated because that guy ran away from us because the XO2 was dodged. I don't know if it was because of the accuracy or the just unluckiness of him dodging. That's gonna relay the problem to ship number 27 instead of ship number 28, probably. There's no winning. I could just collect all names and pull them out by random. No, what I'm doing is I had last ship crew renames like 3 months ago when I wasn't even close, and I was like, okay, that's if they are requesting it that early, I'll honor that. But I have people over the weekend that are like, I want to be on your final ship. And it's like, I have like 30 requests ahead of you. There's no way that's happening. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, we get free engine hack, my favorite. I do like the cloaking on this ship. And I'm sorry to RPG, because I swear every time I play an RPG ship, it becomes a rant about something from YouTube or something. It's just... RPGNerdos ships are so strong that I don't have to focus that much on the actual gameplay, so I can rant. Sorry, RPG, your ships are my ranting about YouTube streaming and FTL in general ships. No offense. No offense, it just turns out that way. Why don't you just name land ship crew after people that helped you out the most, like Mike and Sleeping? That's not a bad idea. Have it be all of the people whose opinions and strategies I've been getting over the last many months, which would be Sleeping Dragon, Mike Copley, Farb, Crow Ravel. I watch FTL, although his suggestions are often trolly. I don't know. Then it would be a debate on whose suggestions I use the most. You know, whose gameplay suggestions have I used the most? You just say leave it up to Rand's choice, what he'll do with the final ship, and support whatever the choice is. See, that's why I like you, RPG. That's why I like you. You don't go, do it my way or I hate you. Because that's what it feels like a lot of streaming is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it my way or I'll never watch you again. Rand, isn't the last ship going to be an RPG one with 100 crew slots? Well, Rand, isn't it going to be that way? Sadly, it's not going to be that way. Alright, I can train. Do I care about training on this? I don't think so. But you're still gonna name the ship Tyler said, right? Right? Madman, that's a compliment. That's what I've been trying to argue. The RPG rant ships. If it's a strategy you follow, it's gotta be Julian verse. Not for you, for sure. For who's been strategy I've been using, we love Chain Laser. You always listen to Grima strategies, venting him. One thing I will say is, like, I feel like saying I should, like, reserve the final ship for, like, the Twitch people who have been around the longest almost feels the opposite to me, because people who have been around the longest, who have gotten their names on, like, every ship, are gonna always be on the ship. So getting them on the last ship feels like reward. It feels like giving tax breaks to the rich, or giving people with more money in the bank higher interest rates. I'm gonna reward you for already being rich. Giving somebody who already has 3 houses a discount on a 4th house. You know, it feels like I'm helping the people who don't need any more help. That's what it feels like to me. So just do a speech at the end that the real crew members will always be the friends we made along the way, then everyone can high five. Yeah. Name last ship crew members after Heavy Laser, Flak, Hacker. You know those favorite little things of yours. Just let everyone who has made the request be in a pool and draw a random. I'm not going to do a random. I'm doing first come, first serve. It's just the only way I can do it. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to rob the store. Whoops. Okay. I do not need a drone optimizer. Yeah, we're not using drones here. So this thing does damage when we take damage. Guess that's worth keeping, I guess. I don't often find the Abyssal Lantern that worth keeping, because I can't internalize it. No weapons. I'm gonna get max OP nest systems here. So mind control and hacking are what we want, and then accurate weapons. Grima has never been on any ship. Time to finally give him a shot. Yeah, Grima's totally should be rewarded. Totally. You don't really care about being on the last ship. If there's a free human, you pay your cookies. If not, then no. See, that's the attitude I can get behind. It's the appreciate when things happen, but not complain when they don't happen. Because I feel like I'm gonna get so much of Rand ignored me when I requested to be on the final ship. Like, I just know that's gonna happen. Or I've supported you for 4 years on your stream, and you didn't even let me be on your final ship. I know, I'm a horrible person, I should feel horrible. I'm a bad swimmer and I should feel bad. That's just getting in the mindset of that's gonna be what happens. I know, yay for shield hack event. Thankfully we are OP. OP. Coral armor is essentially a good limit on how much damage you could take during a fight. If you fail to hit damage taken, we'll finish off the enemy ship most likely. Got you. Well, normally I would sell anything that's even close to Crystal Vengeance. But I'm not going to do it here because we're not trying to crew kill. Because Crystal Vengeance kind of... Whoops, I did that backwards. Crystal Vengeance kind of is anti-synergy with trying to crew kill. Wow. We had... That was actual minimum scrap gain from Sector 1. 7 and nothing else. Thanks, FTL. Thanks. You'll get flack from chat, Kappa lol Kappa. True, I will. Hey Ren, I asked that you use only chain lasers on your final ship and you ignore me. I'm reporting your OnlyFans to the IRS. Yeah, I'm expecting lots of those comments. Use the name. You just name the crew after your singing group. It's gonna be Ryan and Aaron and Joel. It'd be very normal names. And for people who would not even care in the slightest that I did that, so. Cool idea, I'm not gonna do that. Cool idea though. I should go for some crew kills here though if I don't do too much damage.
dodges.
Okay, let's see here. I control in the fire. I feel like you could get your singing group with the default FTL human names. Yeah, pretty much. Having a retaliation augment, especially one that triggers reliably, can hinder you on crew killing if you start taking damage. Yeah. Yeah, that should be the crew kill though. Well, well, except for the accuracy thing. You don't really care who was on your last ship as long as that last ship absolutely blasts rebel flagship to pieces and you believe. Well, I'm really hopeful. So, if I continue at the rate I've been going, Tuesday we hit 23-24. Thursday we hit 25-26. Next Tuesday would be 27-28. The next Tuesday would be the day, but you know, something could happen between then, and I just lose my streak, and then everybody who's been clamoring to be on the final ship will just be disappointed. So, you know. Alright, there's hacking, there's backup battery, there's a flak, more inaccurate weapons. And I want to just buy it, but excuse me. Do I sell this? I want to sell it to get backup battery, but I'm not going to. We'll try to not completely reset our ship build like I did with all of Mr. Key ships, where I just sell all the starting stuff. Alright, well, now I could have gotten backup battery. Because projectile is aimed at a system is striking the shields first, allowing the outer projectile to hit systems. Last ship crew, Rand 118, Rand 119, Rand 120. Yeah. It's just me. I'd like to thank the person who has done the most work to get this successful streak. Me! I'm gonna name the ship Rand, and everybody's gonna be named Rand, and everybody can be grateful that Rand is on the ship because Rand is the only... Me! Thank me for all of my hard work, me. Twitch and YouTube chat can go suck it. That is gonna be the final ship. Me! I'm gonna give a reward to me for all of my hard work for being me and doing such a good me job all the time. That's what it's gonna be, chat. Thank me for all my hard work. That's gonna be my when I get my Grammy award. Thank me for all of my hard work and for being me all the time. Couldn't have done it without me. Let's go here. There's a meme possible build from Flak Battlcannons that are 4 battle cannons. Well, that sounds terrible with how inaccurate it is, but maybe it'll actually be good against the boss. Alright, there's backup battery. Alright, so the repair bomb that I don't care about. Get some cool drones here if I wanted to go drone control that I'm totally not going to do because I'm already maxed out on the OP systems. OP systems. Clip it, yes, clip all that. We could do a Mad Max Thunderdome thing. 2 goes in, 1 comes out, so long as 3 are left. Okay. Next Tuesday, instead of the shanty at the end, it's just Rand ranting about how great he is. That's right. Oh my gosh, 87654. I have to be here in 4 or else I'm diving. What a snaky, weird sector layout that I almost didn't notice. 87653. Okay, I can get 1 more jump after this one. Listen to their I can't do this, can I? I can mind control. Nice, okay. Other things Flak Battlcannons allow with its reduced power cost is double halberd. You can get double halberd flak. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be like a better flak too, I guess. Send this to anyone who asked to be on the final ship. Did you just highlight me? talking about how great I am all the time, yeah. I want to be on your final ship. Here, watch this video. Thank me for all of my hard work. Couldn't have done it without me. This is how I feel about you. Guess what? You are not me. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Why can't I be on the final ship, Rand? Because you're not me. That's why. That's why. Because you're not me. Enjoy life is not me. It's good life being me. Must suck to not be me. How do you get the range circles? I think you're talking about extended pursuit indicator. Google extended pursuit indicator. If anybody can hit the mods command, it'll... I can't remember if I gave a link for it or not, but at least gives the name of it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Assume you mean these lines. It's called extended pursuit indicator. Nobody's done it yet, so I'll do it here. I think I have a link to it. Mods. Yeah, there we go. Grima got it there as well. Mike Copley's mod list includes that one. So, one thing you definitely wanted to fix on Flak 2 is the cooldown, making it wait 2 cloaking cycles to fire, making a horrid, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hacking my shields, okay. I hit C and it didn't go off, okay. Apparently I didn't actually hit C for cloaking. Being greedy. Took damage, not even that good. No, I totally took that damage on purpose because I wanted to see the thingy in action. Okay, this XO2 that we were saying was not that inaccurate has actually failed to hit the system I've aimed at like 2 times in a row now, I think. This music feels like really loud right now. Hold on a second. Let me turn this down a second. Feeling overwhelmed by noises right now. You might make further tweaks on this. Flak Battlcannon. What's a low fuse? How do you have such a neat map showing all the routes and rebel progress? Wow. Okay, we have a lot of new folks lately. Can somebody give that link again? Or I don't know if you can scroll up Limo Fuse. I literally just gave the link for that. But maybe somebody can do the link again. Called Extended Pursuit Indicator. Have to empower. Thank you, Pseudo Drifter. Okay, this guy can't damage us. He does have boarding. Is he gonna board us? Huh. Alright, let's go for the crew kill. Yeah, Flak Bitcoin. I mean, Flak Battlcannon. Basically, this weapon is an improved Flak 2. And improved is a subjective description. The same number of shots for less power, but its radius is kind of ridiculous. So I'm unsure if it's fair to call it improved or not. Different. Altered, that's for sure. You bought the game a couple days ago. YouTube recommended me your videos, and now you're here. Nice. Well, welcome. Glad to have you. You have joined a very trolly game But a very supportive community. If we had an NG, we'd have the protocol something, but free weapon always. Not the best weapon, but there we go. Apparently I didn't save you there. Okay. Welcome to the world of Trolley FTL. The XO2 is basically a Burst Laser 1 that's improved. It's got the accuracy of like Swarm Missile, maybe slightly more accuracy than Swarm Missile. It has a chance for double damage. So it's definitely a better Burst Laser 1. Yeah, Burst Laser 1, but it's got a little bit of an accuracy issue. Savage Fugitive, I'd like a free Mantis, and I get 5 free hull damage, just like I hoped for. He can't damage us. Is there ever a crew kill here, I wonder? I think there's Mantis on his ship, so this might actually be a crew kill. The XO2 is also a bit faster than the Burst Laser one? Okay. Alright, so how do I crew kill 2 Mantis? When they have a heal bay, I'm unsure. Kill the heal bay, maybe? Maybe this? Okay. Or maybe hack here. Not hack. Well, maybe hack. We'll see. Oh, the crit procced him that finished him off. Okay, nice. Alright, we might actually be able to crew kill this. Hey, look at this. Does the proc happen after and kill the ship? It didn't. Okay. Alright, actually getting some crew kills. Nice. On a ship not really super designed for crew killing, but you know, mind control's so good. Except they're all for free stuff. You actually got your first win recently on stealth, 2 burst lasers, and Ion got you all the way to and through the boss. Grats. Limo Fuse. First win on FTL, I feel like, is just a gaming achievement. Is there a way to program the critical hit to instantly proc instead of needing to spawn an invisible temporary crew? I don't know. If RPG designed it this way, there's probably a reason he didn't design it another way. My guess is it's not easily done another way. The fact that he even came up with a way for it to do double damage some of the time seems pretty interesting to me. That was actually possible to make happen. The first time I've seen that, well, RPGNerdos, well, the first time we saw this from RPG was the first time we've seen that mechanic of something that does 2 damage, not every shot. Only has a chance for double damage, so it's pretty interesting. As usual, RPG coming up with creative and interesting ways to do new things in FTL modding. Wow, this guy's getting a lot of resists. Okay, if I do this, will they fight each other? Yes. Well, the resists have actually worked out well for us, because now it looks like we will get the crew kill. Show your friends. Oh, the double proc there. Okay, so he's gonna stick around in there. All right, beautiful. We got ourselves a silly device. Okay. Here we go. Welcome aboard, a silly device. Bless us with thy silly deviceness. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then across and around. Auto assault ship, double beam drones. Okay, this could have been a really scary fight, and then this guy decided I'm gonna have all beams except for one heavy laser. So thank you for your stupid decision. Yeah, probably once you run shields, but. Nice proc. Proc of crit damage. It's funny, as I was going through YouTube comments, apart from the unending requests for crew names on the last ship of the streak, I got a comment. What was it? It was somebody said, since you're gonna stop playing FTL forever once you finish the streak, could I please get a name in? I was like, did I say that I was quitting FTL forever? I feel like I never said that. Why would you think I was quitting FTL forever? Like, as much as I might want to, no, not really, but like the game that has literally allowed me to hit partner, why would I stop playing FTL forever? Have I ever said that, chat? Did I ever lead you to believe that I'm quitting FTL forever? I don't remember ever saying that. Wow, these stores have sucked for weapons so far. Apparently it's possible to get 4 Flak Battlcannons. It's a big assumption of them. Probably misunderstood when you said you might take a break or go for other challenges after streak. Yeah, I did say after and I'm pretty sure I've said not after I completed the streak, but after whatever my highest number I get to finally dies. Like after I complete the streak and see how far we can go, I probably take a break from Hard Mode No Pausing and do some other challenges. But I'm pretty sure I'll come back to Hard Mode No Pause since by far the most consistent viewership I've ever gotten. Can you say it's not a fair assumption? Yes, I can say it's not a fair assumption. I am saying it's not a fair assumption because I'm pretty sure I've never said I was going to do that. So that is actually literally what I'm saying. I mean, I can understand people thinking, wow, he must be so done with FTL he'll stop playing, but I don't know, it just seems weird. Look at that perfect circle. It looks just like the shield shape and design. Hey, friends. Oh, I was able to see in there for a second. Oh, when the thing procced. That's interesting. When the crit procs, we can actually see in the room because it spawns a crew. We're gonna get a double streak in a row. I mean, I'd love it. I would love to get my first ever streak that I actually complete become a double streak. That would be amazing. Have you thought of jumping on the Belaltro train? The game is insanely fun. No, not really, Cantonon. I haven't watched enough of it for me to see what it's all about. And to be honest, it looks like solitaire. And I know it's not that, but just seeing, it's like watching people play chess on stream. Like, I'm sure even if it's really interesting to some people, playing a game where I'm seeing an actual deck of cards makes me think it's not a video game. It doesn't feel video gamey to me, but I probably need to watch it more. What the hell is a Galacticus? An impressive barrage. 3 power for 5 shots. And this one's accurate. So I might actually take that. It times out really well with the flat Bitcoin. I mean battle cannon. Sorry, RPG. I just keep saying seeing BTC and thinking that looks like that should be Bitcoin. Let's go with that, I guess. FTL does have a reputation for infuriating people with trolling. That's literally what I told about. It's rather fair to assume you're going to be so done with it based on your constant F this game. Rand out here dissing the chess streamers. I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying it's not something I want to do. And that's what I see when I see Balatro, is it looks like a card game that doesn't look interesting to me, but maybe it's good and I just haven't given it a chance, which is certainly possible. Do I need to buy anything else here? You get Clone Bay. We have more blue options in RPGNerdos mod, like giant alien spiders and stuff, but like, if this is manly search, I don't know if we have something for that, so I'm just gonna get the Clone Bay. Just do it. It's poker with roguelite, and I don't like poker, so that's probably why I don't enjoy it. It's some of your big happy noises. Yeah, I don't like gambling, and I've never been into poker. So, yeah, I doubt I'm ever jumping on the Balatro train. Say it's more of a deck builder roguelike. Galactica's basically Burst Laser Mark III, just renamed so the player does notice that it's been changed. Okay. I'm going to be a half power here. This is going to maybe suck for my weapons actually being online. Black 2 Burst Laser 3, we're going to get all the modified junk weapons. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. We're going to hack his weapons here. His weapon fires before ours. His cheaty Burst Laser 3 is online before my cheaty Burst Laser 3. I guess it takes some getting used to. You didn't think you would like watching competitive Advance Wars, but you do once you understand more about the game. FTL is also something you would never have thought you would like watching. Yeah, and I'm not going to say I'm never going to get into Balatro. Just from what I've seen, it doesn't look like it scratches my gaming itches. But again, I haven't watched a ton of it, so I could be completely wrong, and it's amazing, and I'll eventually get into it. But I'm not there yet. Also, I just haven't been watching a lot of streams. Like when I'm not streaming, I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Like I don't know, lately I haven't been doing a ton of gaming off stream because there's just nothing that's really capturing my attention right now. I played some stuff for a little bit, but nothing really exciting out there for me right now. I'm looking forward to Path of Exile 2 coming out eventually. And like, I eventually probably want to give Power World and Enshrouded a try. But those are things I'd want to stream, probably not just play for fun off stream, so. Nothing gaming-wise is out right now that's truly exciting me. First world gamer problem. His Burst Laser 3 also had a quite hefty radius. Oh, did it? Okay. Manly search. There we go. Clone Bay value. Clone Bay value. Advance Wars is so good. Too bad you're garbage at it. Enemy has a 2-power flak 2. Or also our weapons. I don't know if the enemy had that or not. You're looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2 this Friday, and it's your birthday? Nice, nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people are really excited for that. And that's another one that I'll probably eventually play, but I'm just too much in the middle of too many other things to probably get into it. Although, I don't know if it's good enough and people are talking about it enough and I watch enough of it that it looks really exciting, Maybe I'll push back some other games to give it a try. We'll have to see. Played Advance Wars Game Boy Advance a long time ago. Lots of fun. On your streamer, Baldur's Gate with 3 with others on Friday. When I do single player runs on stream. Eventually I will probably do that average, but I have no idea when that will be. Hey, 30 months in a row, Anklebane. Appreciate, well, not in a row, but 30 months of Prime Savage. Appreciate that. The big 3-0. Really appreciate all that support. You are garbage at a lot of awesome games. This is why you started watching Twitch. You live vicariously through the real gamers. I mean, I can't blame you. That's the little bit of Twitch I watch is usually people who are really good at games that I enjoy watching but don't want to play. Mainly League of Legends and maybe a couple other games. I just noticed the floor image or the outline of this with these little red dots looks a little funny there. Thank you for the 22 months of sub BJ. Appreciate that. Man, you should try a difficult game about climbing. I actually did see somebody streaming that on my follow list the other day. I have no idea what it's about, but I assume it's kind of like that other troll game where you have a pickaxe trying to climb up and it's a guy talking the entire time. And I doubt I'll play that anytime soon, to be honest. Baldur's Gate 3 has some rather insane and busted builds. Yeah, the thing about Baldur's Gate, though, is I'm enjoying it a lot on my playthrough with Ramses and Shogi. I feel like that would dominate my stream for a while, and it would take me a long time to get anything done, to like try multiple different builds or something. So I basically need to not have anything else on my docket, on my streaming plans if I want to get into it. So I have a lot of stuff to get through. I need to hit level 60 on my hardcore classic WoW, and then my plan is to try out the Miles Morales Spider-Man game that I was gifted a long time ago and never played. I still want to give Pal World and Enshrouded a try, so like I have kind of a long list of things I eventually need to get to. And currently, hardcore classic is the thing that's been my non-FTL thing. I mean, it doesn't help that 3 out of my 5 days are FTL, so you all will have to convince me to stop playing FTL so much if I'm going to actually get into all these other games you all are suggesting. And then if I do that, my viewership goes down by a huge %, so, you know. good deal. Reminds me that you wanna try that again, now that you have a mouse instead of a trackpad. You're here to provide viewership for the viewerships. Nice. Baldur's Gate 3 AI does not pull punches. You've game overed from just the most horrid luck, huh? Kind of waiting a bit longer to play Enshrouded for a few more patches at least. Spider-Man 2 is great as well for when it goes down in price. Yeah. Lots of good games out there. Thank you for the 15 bits, BJ. The problem is that all of us like FTL. That's not true of any other games mentioned. Oh well. I know. Remember that thing I said where no matter what I do, average, I'm going to make somebody pissed? So why do FTL 3 out of 5 days? Not because I like playing FTL, but because for some reason you all keep coming back and watching me play FTL. Alright, this is, I'm pretty sure, Cannibals that Colombia protects us from. Hey, a slug pilot, nice. What, Rand, you mean you're not playing FTL because you think it's the greatest game ever? No. I'm doing it for the challenge, for the unending variety, and the fact that chat keeps coming back for it. I know, blame the viewers. That's what it is. What it is. I mean, I only have the problem of too many people wanting to be crew on my ship because so many people enjoy watching the FTL gameplay. Because you're good at it, and combined with good chat interaction, and salt tastes good. Yeah. Whatever that combo is. Apparently, I'm not good at any other games, because my viewership goes down by, like, that large % on anything that is not FTL. Well, he hit me during cloaking fun. That was a lot of dodges. Wow, his crew is actually immune to my mind control. How do you have only slug crew? How do we have a mantis ship with only slug crew in a nebula sector? I think that must be that RPG used nebula sector as the base, or is the base sector for charted nebulas. That must be what it is. This must be an altered slug sector is what this is. Oh, we did have a mantis on our ship? Oh, okay. Let's see. Slug pilot with piloting training, no less. For you, Baldur's Gate 3 has too many items, useless outside of some specific build. Like, why would I ever want gloves that make you a tad bit stronger, but only if you had a one-hand weapon with nothing in your other hand? Yeah, I could see that. Limofius. I see so many items in Baldur's Gate 3 that's like, this gives you immunity to walking in acid. So I'd basically have to know when I'm going to fight an enemy that uses acid splash for me to want to ever have these gloves. Or these boots give you protection from being mind controlled by one specific spell. Like, I'm not super convinced that the itemization in Baldur's Gate 3 is all that interesting. It seems like there's some really strong items, and then it's like 5 to 10% really good items, 80 to 90% very niche items that you'd never actually want to use unless you know exactly what's going to happen in every encounter. So, okay, what do we got here? This lets me mind control enemies. Now that's interesting. Do I actually want to use that? Maybe. I need to buy all the fuel. I can internalize this. I'm going to forget that I have this ability, but I'm going to buy that and probably internalize it in a second here. Just vendor trash, like how WoW throws grays and whites at you. The problem is, if it gives you a skill or a spell or an immunity, it doesn't feel like vendor trash. It feels like something that, if you were a better player, you'd know how to use it. That's the way it comes across to me. That this item gives you a skill. Oh, crap. Am I supposed to know when to use that skill? That's what I think. Internalize 25. Cool. So now, if I can remember, I can actually control mind control crew. I will try to remember that. Did I buy all the fuel? I did. What do I want to upgrade next? I kind of want power and dodge and weapons. I'm playing this a little bit like I'm playing Harmonopause in that I just am getting hacking and cloaking and not worried about other upgrades. Go ahead and do this. Provides nice fodder for lots of weird and fun challenge runs, but normally, yeah, you get what I'm saying. For Baldur's Gate 3 itemization, yeah. I'm probably just too much in the MMO mindset where loot always has a purpose. Or at least gear always has a purpose, you know, if you're playing a... You find gear that has fire resistance, there's probably a dungeon that you would need that fire resistance in. If there's gear that has protection from walking on icy ground, then there's probably a place in the game where I'm going to need protection from icy ground. It's probably not like that, but my MMO, you know, background makes me think that way. All those items are unique, unlike random stats on items to make them vendor trash like they do in Path of Exile, yeah. You're fairly sure that's vendor trash, which vendor trash depends a lot on stuff. Starting with your race, class, act you're currently in, so in, or maybe you already did go through that dungeon and that item literally is vendor trash. Well, and that's the thing. How are you as a player who's only played it, you're on your first playthrough, ever going to know what is and isn't vendor trash? I just kind of don't like the itemization system. Well, maybe it's too strong to say I don't like it. I feel like it's unintuitive or overly complicated for a new player who's not a D&D aficionado. That's how it feels to me. And I don't know which is more accurate here. Of course, I feel that like that in a lot of ways. Anytime I play any sort of D&D, I don't play D&D religiously like so many people do who understand how itemization and, you know, the story behind every deity and how every class's mechanics work. Like, to me, D&D is very... To me, D&D is like a video game that has so many mechanics that you'll never understand unless you only play that video game. To me, that is what D&D mechanics are. D&D is the Path of Exile talent system for somebody who only plays Path of Exile for the first time. That's what D&D is in most of its systems, and it's very complicated classing and leveling up structure. It's deities that I never quite understand the lore behind. It's spell system where you use up your slots and you have to take a long rest. Like, it's all these mechanics just are like whoosh, feel like unintuitive, badly designed video game mechanics. And I know it's going to piss off a lot of D&D players, but that's just my feeling as a gamer. I still play D&D things some, but that's just what D&D systems feel like to me. On the first playthrough, you won't really know, like you would know in most other RPG games. I don't know if I'd say most other RPG games, because I feel like there are a lot of RPG games that do a decent job of explaining their itemization, their mechanics, and other stuff. Because they're not based on, like Baldur's Gate is, a very long and established world and system of combat and whatever you want to say about D&D. D&D is an established system, and Baldur's Gate 3 is using that established system with a crappy UI, as I whine about the UI all the time on Shogi Stream. And if you're playing an RPG that is its own contained world, they're going to have a tutorial that says, this is how this system works. This is how itemization works. And Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't really do that because they assume you already know how D&D rules work. A lot of MMORPG gamers have Horde syndrome. How many potions have you really held on to playing WoW, only to find yourself overleveled and already getting better ones? True. There's a player in one of my D&D that hoards their healing spells, and it costs us some downs. No RPG game actually telegraphs all that well what will be a useful item in the future and what won't be used ever. I feel like that's an overgeneralization, Madman. I bet you there are some that do it well. I couldn't name one off the top of my head, but I feel like some of the earlier Final Fantasy games might have done that decently well. But I would say, if you're going to say no RPG game does it well, what I would argue is that Baldur's Gate, because it's coming from an established system of Dungeons and Dragons, does it worse than a lot of other RPGs that isn't coming from a system like that has some sort of tutorial. Because, like, I don't know that if I'm channeling a spell in Baldur's Gate 3, if I then cast another spell that breaks channeling, that it'll break that spell that is channeling. If I was an established D&D player, I'd know that. And that has happened multiple times in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, where some interaction happens that I don't understand because I'm not a, you know, established, experienced D&D player. So something happened that I didn't want to happen and didn't expect to happen, and it pissed me off. You know, it happens to me a lot in games, but there are a lot of mechanics in Baldur's Gate 3 that are not explained well. Rand, what's my favorite game of all time? Oh god, that is such a hard question. I don't know. D&D is more forgiving in a sense. Playing suboptimally is still fun. You can still easily get by without using a powerful build. You'll say Baldur's Gate 3 does not explain some really important stuff like saving throws or spell save DC, because it assumes you already know. Agreed. Maybe there is something. But I knew you played... Oh, you're talking about... You have yet to see a game that does something. Sometimes I hate trying to have these conversations between 5 different people where people are referencing their previous statement. I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to understand your sentence. Funnily enough, Baldur's Gate 3 is way more forgiving with concentration spells than D&D. D&D is the fact that DM can make those items more useful. Okay. Not having a DM be able to spice up or rebalance something might be what holds Baldur's Gate 3 as a great D&D example game. What is my favorite video game of all time? Okay, that is a simple question. Probably I don't have a good answer. I've talked about this before. To me, I've been a gamer for so long that I don't have one favorite game. I have to probably think, what is my favorite game of all time from X genre? So, classic RPGs, favorite game of all time would be Secret of Mana. That would be my favorite game of all time, classic RPGs. If I had to choose an MMO, it would have to be EverQuest or WoW, but with how much WoW I play, it would have to be WoW. What other genres can I pick from? Roguelike, it would have to be FTL. Not that it's actually my favorite game to play, but I just think it's the best one of all time. With how much I've played it. So I have to give it a shout out. Favorite survival game of all time would probably be Subnautica. Let's see what other genres can I go with. I need a shield here. I don't have enough power. These stupid half-power nebulas. Oh, what else? No, I don't even like Stormstar that much. But Subnautica, I think, is the best survival game that I've ever played. It's Chrono Trigger. Anything else is wrong, I will debate you to the end of the world. Chrono Trigger is great. So is Final Fantasy VI. So is Final Fantasy VII. But I will stand on my Secret of Mana high horse till the end of my days. JRPG. I think Secret of Mana is a JRPG, so I would go with that one as my favorite. Subnautica is the GOAT. Trying to think of other games that I just played the crap out of way back when. Like, the games that I've just spent the most time in by now are, of course, FTL, but I'm streaming it, so I feel like that skews numbers. But that, WoW. I mean, I spent so much time in MMOs. Diablo 2, I would probably call the greatest action RPG of all time. So let's give Diablo 2 an honorable mention there. I don't love the genre, but the Souls-like genre, probably Elden Ring is the best, although there are some people who played them more who probably like Dark Souls 1 or 2 better. But I just think Elden Ring is a good enough game to give it a shout out. We can have a gym off next time you're in Dallas. I don't know what a gym off is, but if you go to the gym as much as I think you do, I probably lose. Remember point-and-click RPGs? Those were great when I first started gaming. I don't know if I played a lot of those. Knights of the Old Republic is a great game. Is it one of my all-time greats? See, I had this issue where I don't love games that are really story-heavy, and I think KOTOR is probably the best ever of its genre, whatever that genre is, but that's just not my favorite genre, so... Is that point-and-click RPG? RPG? I would probably give that one the best of that genre. Is Souls like a genre? I feel like by now it probably is. Because there have been other games that have done Souls-like combat by now. You must be in the wrong crowd because you play first-person shooters. Well, if I was going to choose from that genre, I'd go with GoldenEye. Because of either GoldenEye or Halo 1. I played a ton of Halo 1 in college, and I played a ton of GoldenEye back in high school. So, if I had to choose first-person shooter genre, I'd choose those. Hitman's good, but I haven't played enough of it to call it the greatest. I don't know, piss off the people in here who joined us when we were playing Hitman, like Madman and stuff. But I haven't played enough of it to call it the greatest, because GoldenEye and Halo 1 were just... they hold special places in my gamer heart. I've never played Halo Combat Evolved. My favorite 2D platformer is Hollow Knight. I don't like platformers that much. So even choosing a favorite is hard for me. So sure, Hollow Knight. Although there might be other ones that I've played that I would choose over that, but... like choosing my favorite vegetable when I don't like vegetables. I don't actually care for platformers that much. Even though I played Hollow Knight and enjoyed it, it's not a genre I like that much. Those names bring you back. GoldenEye and Halo were the games that people loved in your childhood. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. When people talk about greatest X of all time, usually there's some nostalgia connected to it. So a lot of the games I'm naming are things from like the 90s and early 2000s that were when I was in high school and college. So, you know, that whole thing, rose-tinted goggles, things that I loved from my childhood that if I went back and played them, they're probably not as good as things from today, but that's just my memories of them are, you know, tinted with nostalgia. Dead Cell's technically a platformer. I don't think I've ever played that game. You do like Hitman, you wouldn't call it a shooter despite the massive arsenal of weapons. GoldenEye would hold a candle, but you think Halo takes the lead in pushing the FPS scene into every household? I mean, I probably, if I had to choose between those two, would go with Halo. But that's also because I was in college and played with my friends a ton, and so I did a lot of that with GoldenEye, but I did even more with that at Halo in college. Isn't Combat Evolved just Halo 1? I don't know. Again, I never played Combat Evolved. I played Halo 1 when it came out on the original Xbox back in 2002 or whenever that was, and just played a crap ton of it, so I don't know what Combat Evolved is. You loved the Sierra point-and-click games like Quest for Glory, King's Quest, Police Quest, but they stopped being a thing in the 90s. Yeah, I never got into those. I haven't said real-time strategy. What would I say is the all-time greatest real-time strategy game? Like, for my nostalgia, rose-tinted goggles, the original Dune that kind of established the genre, I remember playing and watching my older brother play a ton and loving that. But as far as the actual best in genre, it would probably have to be StarCraft, Brood War, StarCraft 2, or maybe Warcraft 3. And probably I'd lean towards Warcraft 3. In that it feels like it's one of the OGs that really made it the best it could have been. Although the original Command and Conquer, the OG Command and Conquer has gotta be up there too. Halo 1 is Halo Combat Evolved. Was that the original title? I didn't even know that was its original title. For you is first red alert. StarCraft Brood War was your most hours logged. You sucked at RTSs. Yeah, this guy, I think he has a firebomb. Pretty safe fight. Along with Dungeon Keeper, StarCraft, and Warcraft. Yeah, like to me, I think Warcraft 3 and Command and Conquer are probably the two ones I spent the most time in. I think StarCraft Brood War and StarCraft 2 being kind of the only games that are still in the genre and competitive scene that I know about. It feels like I probably should mention them as some of the best OG awesome games. I didn't play either of them quite as much as some of those others though. You like Supreme Commander a lot? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have good memories from that game. I didn't play a ton of that. Have I played Sea of Stars? I don't think so. I think I might have heard of it, but I don't think I know exactly what it is. Let's see. Any turn-based games I favor? Turn-based games. How about there are turn-based deck builders, and I know that a lot of people are gonna say Slay the Spire is their favorite. I'm actually gonna go with Monster Train as my favorite deck builder. Does that count as a? Does that count as a turn-based game? I actually found Monster Train much more enjoyable than Slay the Spire because it felt like there were more viable builds. I never played Heroes of Might and Magic, and I own Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which is supposed to be one of the best games of all time. I own it, and I've just yet to get into it. I know I need to, because I've been told about it many times. I bought it on good old games or whatever a while ago, and I just have never. I want to stream it because I've been told about it so many times. I want to stream it. I've just yet to carve out the time to do so, and I need to. Into the Breach turn-based. I mean, you could argue that FTL kind of is, since you can pause, right? But I guess Into the Breach, yeah. I don't know. I can't think of any games that I would just put on the top of my list of games ever. Even though Into the Breach is made by Subset, and I enjoyed the game, it's not really on my top 10 of favorite games of all time or anything. New game Balatro is quite good. I know, Kenny. People keep telling me that I need to play it. Heroes of Might Magic 3 is very popular in Russia. It's an undisputed masterpiece. Inscription's gonna be your favorite. I liked Inscription, but to me, Inscription is more about the weird storytelling in the background than it is about the actual deck building. The deck building felt like flavor on top of spooky, weird story that we don't know what's gonna happen, and it's found content in the world, and can you figure out what's going on with this weird boss? Is this the Soviet Cold War bomb scare hidden in the background of the story? Like, to me, Inscription is one of those things where it's cool and clever, but the gameplay is almost secondary to what all the goofy stuff going on in the background. But I understand why some people love it. Just want to really make sure this guy does not get out so we can control that guy. No running away for you, sir. Okay. I hit the deck building hard gameplay and its free DLC called Casey's Mod. I probably just played the base game. Yes, I did. I'm not considering games with mods in my all-time favorite games at all. Because unless it's the original game with DLC made by the devs, I don't consider that the game. I consider that a modded game, which feels to me like a different category. Which is kind of why some people think Slay the Spire's the best deck building game ever, but they're like going, because you can mod it and have all these other cool things. And I just never got into that. And I didn't have to do that with Monster Train and have unlimited build diversity and so many different hours of interesting playthroughs, decks that I can actually feel like are viable. You're playing Balatro right now. This game is so addictive. Yeah. You sent me another game, Shogi? Okay. Oh god. Alright, I'll check after this fight. Shogi just gifted me a DLC for a game we've been playing every once in a while off stream called what was it called? Escape Room Simulator that we played some last night. Shogi is just, he's the GOAT of gifted games. All right, let's see what Shogi sent us, chat. Notifications, view all. Receive the gift. Enshrouded. Thank you, sir. Another game that I need to eventually play. It is on my list. It is on my list. Did you already gift me Pal World too? Like, I feel like you've gifted me half the games in my library, I swear. Shogi, the ridiculously generous person that he is. What's up, Gunther? How am I doing? I'm doing well. Escape Simulator is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy every time we get together and play that. Friends. Casey's mod is like Advanced Edition FTL. It's additional base content just added later in the game's life. Okay. Well, I've never done it, so I don't know if it changes inscription from just a pretty cool game to, wow, the greatest ever. Just don't know. Haven't played it. And honestly, I didn't enjoy the base game of Inscription enough to even check. No shade on people who love that game. Escape Room Simulator is fun, yeah. Okay, enter... Is there anything I actually care? Yes! More Flak Bitcoins! I mean, battle cannons. Beautiful. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could get... What does this do? This is that weird rock and mantis augment there. Okay. Let's get another battle cannon online. This might end up being our 9-power weapon system here. We can get a 9-power weapon system on this ship. Okay. On any of RPGNerdos ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I think I got another jump? I only got 6. So 1, 2. Yeah. Install Hunter Slave Spire mods. Start with Prismatic Shard. Profit. You did not send me Pal World. Okay. I can't keep track of all the games you gift. But now that you sent me Enshrouded, I'm looking forward to us playing that together at some point. Shogi sent so many games I cannot keep track of all the games he has gifted. Far too generous, sir. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate that. Shogi is like those people on the dating websites when they say, what's your love language? And some people's love language is receiving gifts. Shogi's love language is giving gifts. That's his love language. You bought last Epoch over the weekend. You haven't gotten to play yet. That's an addictive one right there, Scott. I've played a couple hundred hours of that. Yep, it's an RPGNerdos ship. You have your fingers crossed. Nothing dumb happens with H2O no today. Freaking compiling errors. That is pretty true with you, Shogi. Yeah, I'm not even joking. It actually is just true. Like, Shogi, his way of showing his friendship is, here, have this, so that you can experience it with me. And that's really cool. Haha. Flak Battlcannon. Intimidate the pirate. Treat their shields to one of your overwhelming volleys. Take their bribe. Nice. You actually added that weapon as a blue option for that event. That's cool. And I'm like too much of a cheapskate to be a gift-giving love language. What would my love language be? I don't even know what it would be. Sarcasm. Joke telling. I don't know what my love language is. Quality time. I spend time with people. It's quality time, huh? Maybe that's what it is. I don't actually understand all that kind of stuff, so I don't know what mine would be. Turbo garbage dispenser, that's right. Do you show the specs on the Flak Turbo? Sure. 2 power, 7 shots, so it's like a 1 less power Flak 2 that is 4 seconds faster. But the main downside is it's really bad accuracy. It's like a giant circle. Rand's love language is salt. Okay. Quality time and sharing cookies. Although I don't actually like sharing my cookies either. I'm selfish. I want to eat all the cookies. But I feel like maybe it would be quality time. Like I will spend time with the people who asked me to. I think that's my love language, is quality time. I have a feeling it's also touch, but I've been single for so long, which means I don't get to experience it very much that I'm unsure. But like, I enjoy giving and receiving massages, so if it's somebody that I don't feel icky them touching me. NG or Zoltan? I guess we'll go reinforced NG. Can this flak shoot them out of my ship? No, I don't think they can shoot borders off of my ship, sadly. And I spend all my time with you, chat? I do. That's why I'm single. Give all my quality time to you, chat. It's your fault, chat. It's your fault I'm single. Hashtag blame chat. More flaks. I feel like it's Flackenin time. I probably get rid of this Galacticus with some other type of to get some other type of flak, honestly. My accurate flak is gonna be my flak 1. Don't give Rand the ick, he will vent you lickety split. That's right. Rand loves us. Rand gives us all verbal massages, and it'll be rough. Hey, look at that. Finally got a free mantis. We'll put you on sensors, sir. 4 shields. I think our double flat battle cannons, and take care of that. Oh, this ship's got this weird layout where I can't actually aim to hit all the good stuff, so I guess we do this. Oh, I can control you! I completely remember that thing I said I was gonna forget? I completely forgot that I can control that guy. I think he just blocked 2 of our Galacticus shots with 2 different drone bodies. Trolley game. The Bitcoin flak is going to be something to see versus the flagship. That's right. You want to be the Mantis? Sure thing, Turbojet. Finally, naming request that I'm not going to go. Oh god, I don't have enough crew. I swear. I'm going to be talking about this more tomorrow, but the amount of YouTube name requests I've gotten lately as we get closer to potentially completing the streak is it's completely overwhelming. I'm gonna have so many people disappointed that they weren't on X ship. No, I got you, Turbojet. I got you. On viewership day, I'm not like overwhelmed with viewer name requests. It's on Harmon No Pause Day when it's like every crew 20 people want to be, or whatever. Start auctioning ship crew names. Yes, for the low price of 12 cookies. You too can be on my ship. Okay. Somehow we one-shot his O2 when I was aiming at his weapons. The joy of this inaccurate black Bitcoin. I think I might actually go for the crew kill here. If I do that, wait for him to repair that, and then mic control the pilot. They will fight in here. Nice. Alright. Actually gotten a couple crew kills this run. Nice. Do a ridiculous cookie price for ship renames. Make it a meme. Nah. Try doing boarding with cloning, renaming crew after each clone. Wow, that sounds way too much work. You really should. You should say you have 4 to 5 name availables and they go to the first bidders that support the channel. No, if I start selling like for actual money crew names, that is a complete and utter sellout. I'm never doing that. I'm not doing that. That is like if I started having a YouTube channel and having sponsors and having half my views, half my videos be, today we're gonna thank the sponsor of blah. Like, I don't ever want to be that sellout person. I don't ever want to quite get to there. Orion, it's great to have video sponsors. Yeah. But who here likes it when you're watching a YouTube video and all of a sudden it's, and now a word from our sponsors. Skillshare is a blah, 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 blah. It's just, like, if I ever actually get sponsorships, I would want it to be because it's something that I actually use and I don't have to do a commercial for every time I have them involved in whatever they're doing. Like, it's just, that to me is the most sellout-y thing that I don't really want to ever do. I don't mind if you lurk. No, you can lurk. I'm more than happy if you lurk. It's a bit of a flackening, chat. Give them nothing. Put the sponsorship at the end of the video. No, I'm not. And to me, that feels like you're cheating the sponsor. And I don't want to have a sponsorship in the middle of my video, but if I did take a sponsorship, I wouldn't. I feel like so many people on YouTube, like, you can tell that they don't actually care about the sponsor. And if you're doing that, then that means you are literally just selling out for the money. If you don't actually care about the sponsorship, you're doing it because you got paid, not because you're caring about whatever it is you're doing. And my goal in streaming was never to become rich streaming or to become famous. My goal was to do something I enjoyed for a living. And if I'm just selling out for Raid Shadow Legends, then what am I even doing anymore? I'm gonna quit streaming if that's what I'm doing it for. If I ever do a sponsorship for Raid Shadow Legends, you know I'm completely sold out. Just, you know. Oh. Well, that guy's just ion bomb my cloaking twice. You say that, but if Monster Energy wanted to sponsor me, you'd be drinking the white monsters a bit too much. Nah, I wouldn't. I feel like the only sponsorships I'd actually take are things that I would actually use. Like if somebody was like, here, use our mouse. Use our Razer mouse. I was like, yeah, I've used Razer stuff, sure. Here, I got a Razer thing. I think it's cool. You all should check it out. Like, to me, those are the good sponsorships. The things where you see the person uses them and them using them because they actually like it makes you think, oh, okay, they're not just doing it for the money. They're doing it because I use this and I think it's good. So I actually endorse this thing. Like, the fact that I go to Sonic literally every morning for breakfast, I would absolutely take a Sonic sponsorship because, hey, their breakfasts are delicious. And I go there every morning. You all should go to Sonic. Those are like the only kind of sponsorships that I would ever actually do. And then watch us get some sponsorship for the FTL tournament. I have to say, I love Red Bull or something. You're actually playing Raid Shadow Legends right now, but you agree, yes. It must be good enough if people play it, because I've never tried it, and I've never really had a desire to, from what I've seen of the game. It looks like a complete and utter pay-to-win type of game, and I don't like pay-to-win mobile games. But more power to anybody who loves you some Raid Shadow Legends. More power to you. Is Flak BTC twice as fast projectiles? I think they might actually be faster. Raycons. I don't know what Raycons are. I know what Ray-Bans are. Oh no, Forced Aquatica. Alright, this is one of the sectors that's always pretty scary. But we do have... Oh no, I sold the Aquatica thing that we start off with that can give us protection, didn't I? Okay, I feel like I might need Force Shield here. You have a white monster next to you right now. That sounds scary. You should run away from that white monster. What FTL tournament? Did you miss something? We did. We are in the process of planning the next FTL tournament, and a week previous to this past Friday, we had a trial run. A practice tournament show match with me, Farb, and a bunch of other folks. Salient running things, Mike Copley, Perpix, Empowers. If you missed it, it's on my YouTube. The best ad you ever saw was on a Ludwig stream. He had a deal with them to shout them out, but he completely forgot till the end of the stream. He got real with the viewers and showed them the product in his room that he was using and not some big pre-recorded thing. Yeah. To me, the only sponsorships that I believe are when when people are doing the real talk stuff. Like they're saying, "Hey, they gave me this code. I'm using their mouse, you know. I ordered their food off their website or whatever." Like those are the only ones I believe. The one when it's like it looks like they are actually using the thing and not just going, "Hey, I'm being sponsored by this person. You should go use Grubhub." Even though I've never used it once in my life. You should, because I told you to. And because they gave me money. Aquatica's been nerfed. Okay, relax. I'm not actually that scared. I'm just, you know, it's become a meme. Gotta play with your memes, right? Wow, this might be the worst type of ships for the weapons that I have, though. Yeah, I think I might need to fire my flak ones before the Flak Battlcannons, because I'm pretty sure the projectiles are a lot faster. Hard to tell. Some slight desync going on there. And that was the biggest growth in ad they ever had seen when that guy did that. Nice. A bunch of YouTube channels you watch that get sponsored from Raycon. They make earbuds. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if I got sent them and I liked them, then sure, I'd do it. But I've never used them, so I wouldn't, with good conscience, take a sponsorship from something I've never used. When's the streak continuing? Tomorrow, Jackie Jacks. Thursday, and if you look below the stream, there's a schedule that says when we play Hard Monopause, and it's always Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every week, Tuesday and Thursday. Been that way for like 2 years, I think. So hopefully that will become clear enough at some point. Internet comment etiquette with Eric has great mid-roll ads that he writes the scripts for. Yeah, honestly, that whole scripting thing, just even if it has a script, I don't like it. Even if you have to write a script to say, I like this because blah blah blah, or they do a bunch of video editing, because I've watched some YouTubers who do that too, but even that just feels artificial. Just, it feels artificial. If you have to write a script, even if it's an amazing script, it's still a scripted ad. And to me, if you're doing a scripted ad, that doesn't feel genuine. Sorry to all the content creators out there who are writing amazingly genuine scripted ads. Just it feels fake. This feels fake. Nice missile down. He is running. Okay, let's hack the pilot again. Kill him. Nice. You like your Raycons? They are cheap for the quality that you get, and probably have been your best earbuds below your bows, which are a lot more expensive. You should get a sponsorship since you just got a free ad on my channel, apparently. Flak Hunter seemed pretty vulnerable to Flak Battlcannon. Yes, 7 shots for 2 power is pretty strong. He makes silly satire skits that incorporate the sponsors. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad to hear it. Still sounds fake to me, but it's cool. First time on stream after catching up on YouTube. Hey all. Whoa, that's a lot of blue. Mantis, send your champion. Free stuff. Gotta love it. The hunters are large, which makes them take up a lot of space in the circle. Yeah, makes sense. I don't really care about that, do I? Suffocation, slow down. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Alright, well, I don't know if I replace a flat battle cannon with a regular flak. Probably not. How many more jumps do we have this sector? 7, so I need 8 fuel, and this is sector 7, right? Yeah, so I need 8. Okay. This has become a very flackening type of run, and I can always appreciate a flackening type of run. I guess the only thing I'd replace the flak ones with would be the Flak Battlcannons to go for full battle cannon mode. Go to the break room for a drink, you come back to Subnautica. This is... we couldn't get that question. This is the Subnautica mod for FTL right here. Was that hardware disconnect noise on Rand's end or mine? I didn't hear it this time, but sometimes my other PC just makes that sound. Let's help the Aquanics and kill the Mantis. Kill your friends, please. Oh, yes, yes, we get the Aquanics help if we do it this way. Nice. Kill their crew that they boarded with. Oh man, we do get a crew kill here, don't we? Can I control these guys? Ha ha! With the mind control thing, I can actually control the dudes that board. That's funny. That is funny. So, this event in RPGNerdos mod has these ally crew that join that you cannot actually control normally, I think. But with the internal augment that we have called neural reins, we are actually able to control. That was cool. Control the boarding crew. That was cool. That was a cool little side buff there. Oh, they can always be controlled, the ones that board? Oh, okay. I thought I just got lucky. Okay. Well, then I'll try to remember that if I ever come back to the aquatic sector. Continue. What's up, Frozer GM? Seems like your favorite ship with full flackening. FYI, I did calculation for the streak. Probability of getting down to 6 remaining ships and having 3 of the same ship type is 0.6%. Really? Now that is interesting. Wow, okay. Well, remind me that tomorrow when we have more viewers, because maybe we can talk about the math when we have more people to talk about, you know, math on stream, because that's pretty interesting. remember watching a War Thunder sponsor where dude said that he only took the sponsor to get access to sponsor account with all vehicles unlocked so that he would destroy everyone with high tier premium vehicles. Wow, that's a streamer that I definitely don't want to ever have any interactions with. That's worse than sellout. That is stealing out. I don't even know what to call that. I didn't even take the sponsorship for the money. I took it so that I can pwn other gamers in game. Okay. You will say it's a few weeks away, but thanks to hyperspace, you have a very fun / strong ship that spams boarding drones. Okay. I need to hack the weapons here. Ah, damn. Okay, yeah, I'm hacking weapons. Okay, well, he turned on only his ions. Alright. This is a 9-power weapon system, by the way. I just realized that he has. Of course, we can get that in the game, too, so not as cheaty in this mod as it is in vanilla. Recall Lily Pichu saying something similar for her Genshin sponsor. They gave her a special account that was cracked. God, that sounds just so sleazy. So sleazy. I do not have a very good opinion of a lot of people who take sponsorships on YouTube and Twitch. It's just, they seem like young kids who are like, yay, I get free stuff if they give me money and I get free stuff. Oh my god. It's just, you are literally the epitome of selling out if you do stuff like that. That is the definition of selling out. Somebody gives you money, not because you appreciate their product or because you want to create a partnership. You just want the money for your own reasons. It's just, that is like corporate America right there. Ugh. Ugh. Speaking of FTL cheating, you fought a 5-layer shield auto assault this weekend. Nice, nice. Gotta love those 5 shield chips in vanilla. Rand, you sell out every time you take a singing gig over playing your favorite FTL game. Kappa Kappa lol lol. Okay, sure. Sure thing. This is a crew killing weapon he's using, I think. Fuck you, FTL. Oh, I didn't see the missile. Well, that was a misplay by me. Okay. Control you. Rand, you take any sellout that involves a free augment or weapon Kappa. Alright, cool. Old Crust the Clown quote about selling out. They drive a dump truck full of money to my house. I'm not made of stone. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying I'm never gonna sell out, but I've never been offered money from anybody to, you know, peddle something on my stream. So who knows? Who knows how long my morals last, I guess. Although I'm trying to remember, I feel like one person once offered like $200 if I would do one more FTL run, and I felt like I had to take it. Like, I think I actually did do that once, so I might have actually sold out for one extra game one time. What's up, Mike Wazowski? Love your name. I'm doing well. Is selling out the same as grind culture? If I knew what that was, maybe I'd have an answer. I have no idea what grind culture is. Do I care about this? Not really. What did I just buy? Oh, crap. I meant to buy the automated reloader. Misclick. Just wasting scrap. Rand plays FTL mainly because he wants those viewers and said so himself. Of course, he'll sell out. Yeah, I guess me selling out actually is playing FTL. So I'm playing a game that's not my favorite because I'm getting more views. So all of my moral grandstanding is probably moot here. Me playing FTL is my selling out. Let's see here. Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man! Yeah, I keep screwing up this timing because these flak battle cannons are way faster projectiles than I'm used to flaks being. What can I say? You're selling and we are buying, I know, right? Well, I mean, selling out wouldn't be a issue. Well, wouldn't be made fun of so much if it weren't so successful, right? No joke, it's a long way away, but you have a friend making an actual game, not like a fan one, right now, who you have allegedly convinced to contact you about a sponsored stream when it's live or about to go live. Okay. Well, stuff like that I'm actually interested in, though, because that feels less like selling out and more like supporting a small-time developer. Like, I played my friend from high school's video game that he and his friend developed on stream because I thought that's cool. I have a friend who has made a game and I will sell out right now and tell you all about it if I can remember what it's called. Pigment? Die? What is that called? Die. It's called Die. This is a platformer that's in the vein of Super Meat Boy. I totally played it on stream for that exact reason. Because my friend and his friend, Lordimus, he's the guy who developed it. It's a cool little indie platformer game. So there you go. There's me selling out for my friend. Go check out that game if you like Meat Boy type platformers. I know the guy who developed that game. He was my guild leader back in WoW days. Firing them all at once should work. Okay, I'll try to just fire them all at once, see if that timing works out better. Because to me, that's the cool type of selling out. I'm not doing it because I want the money. I'm doing it because I want my friend to succeed. I want my friend to have success with something that I'm really impressed that he's doing. What's up, Saucer? How you doing? Been a while, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You want your Rand to have money. Thank you. Me too. These fucking dodges. Okay. There it is. No dodges. Missiles down. Perfect. You sold out the other day helping your old roommate get a job, huh? Wow, what a sellout. How helpful of you. What a nice sellout you are. Keep your moral high ground. Never underestimate chat's power. Alright, do my best. Those effing dodges, that's right. Whoops, I keep firing the flak too late. The second one. Supporting any small developer like that is cool for sure. By the way, Rand, like the consult surrender with your slug option. Yeah, I do. I do like the taking away the guesswork out of the slug surrender. It's cool. As a great vendor once said, I forgot you could bribe me with money. Vendor quotes are great. Can we get an update to past Rand missile mod that replaces all F words with flacking? Good luck with that. Sounds like a lot of work. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's see. Going to the boss fight. What value points we not have yet? Oh crap, I forgot to get there before the boss for my free upgrade. Alright, we'll have to come back and do weapon value point, I guess, with that. Actually, we can get 5th shield too. We'll see. Get all those value points out. I don't think I'll be crew killing with this build though. Although hacking shields, flacking shields is always a pretty just decent way to get some crew kills. Hacking, flacking. And by mind control now, will that pull people in? It does not.
You should have zero.
Fucking damn it, game! What the actual fuck?
Alright, here we go. Let's see how this does. Not bad, not bad. We're taking the next missile, though, because I shot their crew instead of... Does this go through in time? No. Oh, well, I did a little bit of damage there. You're on a road trip? You thought you'd come hang out. Nice! Where are you road tripping?
Come the fuck on,
Ow,
man.
that was a painful hit there. Hey, we got some use out of our augment, though. There we go. Totally did that on purpose. Yeah, damn. Killed it, but oh, I don't think those counted. Pretty sure those didn't count as real crew kills there, because I don't think the animation finished. Let's see. Your first rant stream and it's a full-on flackening. You need to buy lottery tickets tonight. Well, Joe Danger, we have flackenings more often when we're playing viewerships, so especially RPGNerdos viewerships, we often have cool, crazy stuff like this. All right, so do I want the shields level 5 or do I want the weapon value point? Let's elitize the shields. Hey, Zetriel, thank you for the Prime sub. You love my YouTube videos? Did your first hard run thanks to me? Well, nice. I assume... Did you win? Or did you just go into hard mode after watching? Because if you won, congrats. If you are now losing in hard mode, my condolences. You won. Nice. Congrats. That's awesome. Boarding in my mind control. Okay, that's annoying. From Kansas City to Chicago. From Kansas City to Chicago, you were visiting some friends over the weekend. Nice. I hope you're having a good time visiting friends. Sounds fun. Actually, I'm gonna cloak this missile because I have 5 shields. I'm pretty sure we're okay if I don't have my cloaking up for the... drone phase here. Okay. Getting more crew kills there? Almost. These 3 hit. One, I need you to dodge 1 so I can do 2 crew damage but not actually kill the ship. Nice! If this hits when these guys are in the side room bug, we did perfect crew killing right there. Actually did perfect crew killing. They'll have 1 crew for the final phase, which in RPGNerdos mod is pretty good because there's a lot of extra crew with those elite dudes. Yes, welcome to our masochistic FTL loving community. That's right. Kansas City to Chicago. That's up I-35? That's crazy, because that is the highway I take all the time to go down to Waco or Austin if I ever go down there. I-35 must go down from frickin' Mexico all the way up to Illinois, it sounds like. Does I-35 go into Canada? I don't know how interstate highways work if they go into other countries. I would guess probably no. Alright, 34 scrap. Ooh, I can get 1 more power, can't I? Yes. Alright. Alright, I could vent some dudes, but man, we got Colombe. We're good. This ship is claustrophobic, huh? Oh wait, I didn't do perfect crew kill. I left 1 guy alive. Whoopsie. Alright, he's just gonna hang out in that room. He boarded the room with the little robot dude, which bugs them out. Gotta love it. Practice some micro-pausing. Alright, I'm gonna cloak this.
Good job, Neo. Good dodges.
Something I want to get practice in if I ever try to do a pause. Pause streak or anything. Get better at micro-pausing like Farb and Pro and all the others who do that. My Copley probably does some of that too.
Death by 1,000.
He shot his own dude. Get wrecked, own dude. GG Cookie Time, the heavy strike craft, otherwise known as the Orion's Legacy, or on the box.com it is called the Hammar Cruiser, another amazing ship created by RPGNerdos in the chat. Fun run, we got a fun flackening, and the coloration was interesting. I didn't talk about the visuals much. It's probably because I like blue and not orange as much. My brother would love this ship because he loves orange. But very nice, fun ship, RPG. I-35 is the part of the Pan-American Highway. You go from Alaska to Costa Rica. That's crazy. That's super cool. Flak Battlcannon. Thoughts? I feel like your buffs are probably too strong, but I don't know if I'd say they're strong enough for how inaccurate it is. I feel like maybe the giant circle is too much. Maybe what I would do is make it like half the size, but maybe take away a projectile or two. Because it feels like... It feels good, but... I feel strong, but it doesn't feel super good to use with something that inaccurate. The burst laser upgrade's pretty good. I think the burst laser upgrade's pretty good. So, there's my feedback from one time using it. You just spent 25 miles with a Missouri Highway Patrol officer behind you. Yikes, that sounds scary. I bet you were going the exact speed limit the whole time. Alright, well that was a fun run. Thank you, RPG, for that ship. We have ship from Eagle's Eye and Zach Dog today, so I'm not sure which we'll do next. We'll figure that out when we come back. I'm gonna Sam Stretch, use the restroom. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we'll play another awesome ship from you awesome people. See you in a bit, my friends.